What's going on today, guys? Welcome back to episode of WNN. I'm your host, TECHNICS, and today we'll be talking about the music production news. I have a whole bunch of dumb shit for you today, guys. We have the designer NPC bag. We have a bunch of AI plugins because there's not enough of those. We have rappers apologizing for pouring drinks on homeless men. We have, there's not a whole lot of music production stuff. It's mostly just like dumb shit. In our first story tonight, we have the AMIRI drum machine. They said get you a girl that's funny, and then all that ever happens to me is I get made fun of for every little mistake I make speaking. Why? In our first story tonight, we have the AMIRI drum machine bag, and it's very affordable. So you can get yourself an AMIRI NPC bag. Well, it's not technically, it doesn't say NPC on it, but that's what it looks like. That's what it looks like it is. So that's what it's trying to be. Well, anyways, it's a low price of $2,500. They also have a small record bag for about $2 grand, you know. So if any of you are in the market for it, you know, sell your car, whatever you gotta do, sell your actual NPC. Now, some of you may be asking, does it hold an actual NPC? No, it does not. Does it actually play sounds? No, it does not. Does it look stylish? No, it does not. Personally, I don't think so, but I don't know, you know, I don't really know shit about fashion. Actually, I don't know, that guy looks pretty cool wearing that right there. I wonder what's Akai's stance on this. Do you think they're cool with this? It says AMIRI Professional. So interestingly enough, it says a nod to the favorite instrument amongst producers. Yeah, just a little nod. $2,600. Free shipping though. You may be asking, are those pads touch sensitive? No. They also have the small record bag too, in case you want to look like a massive cool points. In our next story here, we have a bunch of AI news. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. This is all we got. We got designer bags and AI news. Just put a bullet in my brain, I swear. Please. That's all I'm asking. Put me out of my misery. I don't want to talk about this anymore. Hopefully there's not a crazed fan in the future that actually thinks I want that. And he's like, I'm going to give him his wish. So we have this instrument converter from KITS.AI, which essentially transforms your voice into instruments, which I feel like kind of already exists, but maybe this is a bit different. Okay, so it's an AI platform built by Arpeggi Labs. Arpeggi Labs. So originally you could turn your voice into other voices on this platform, but now they let you turn your voice into other instruments. So I'm assuming you can't convert it in real time. So you're gonna have to, you know, record the audio and then have it process it. I feel like they could have done a much better job with, you know, the audio video sync here. Oh my god. This can't be real. This cannot be real. I really want to try this. Okay, should I do a video on this specifically, guys? I feel like this might be an interesting video. I'm curious if this is cap. Plus, I really want to go to make growl noises. That sounds like it won't be funny at all. Anyone can become cone sound now. So Disclosure was recently quoted as saying in the Tape Notes podcast that the best advice they can give to somebody is to go into the studio and just copy your favorite tunes all day.
It's literally the best advice you could give someone starting out. Get in the studio and copy your favorite tunes all day.
That's how you learn.
Until you get close, yeah. Then start to seep in some of your own, like, what you might do instead. The first few songs of our career were just ripping off all of the UK underground. You know, we really were. We're just like, I want to make tunes that will get us onto Boiler Room.
So I think that is actually really good advice. By copying other people's music that you like, you can understand why you like it and why it works. And then from there, you could take that knowledge and apply it to your own style once you work out of that spot. In our next story here, NBA YoungBoy is showing off his new tattoo. It's a literal cry for help. A literal cry for help. I literally just put that in there to make that single joke. Nothing says cry for help like tattooing help across your fucking chest. In our next story, Technics unveiled their new direct drive turntable, SL1200GR2, for the low price of $2,199.99. It has an improved motor drive circuit with their newly developed Delta Sigma drive, which suppresses minute vibrations from the motor and has improved electromagnetic conversion accuracy. I know, this is a lot of words right now. The tone arm tracks the rotation of the record and reads it with high precision. It has some noise canceling features as well that seem pretty promising. At the end of the day though, this is a lot for a turntable, but it's not abnormal for these to get pretty expensive. So it's between this and the MPC bag from earlier. Make up your mind, guys. And this is coming out in December. So you may remember in one of my last WNNs, I showed a video of Lil Reese pouring a drink on a homeless man. Well, I guess he saw the backlash and he would like to apologize, apparently. I would like to apologize to my fans and everybody watching for recording and laughing while they were pouring water on the homeless man in the video. I do not condone or support that type of behavior in any way. I will be giving away money to the homeless community as well as giving away food, clothes, and water twice a month going forward. I guess there was no confirmation whether or not he actually did it because you don't see what the drink is that goes on the person's head, but it does seem like he was encouraging it. Maybe it wasn't the drink in his hand. I don't know. Can't really say for certain. True, it's kind of hard to say that you don't condone it while you're also laughing at it. But yeah, giving back to the homeless, I mean, that's a good thing. All right, in our next story here, we have another AI plugin. Even worse, it's stem separation. I know, when does it end? By ACON Digital, so I kind of have to talk about it. At what point do I just be like, you know what, it's another stem separation plugin or software? We're not doing it anymore. Of course, the plugin is called Remix, because why wouldn't it be called Remix? So it allows you to extract 5 stems, including the bass, vocals, piano, drums, and other. So essentially, this is like RX, but a plugin instead of a separate application. I know RX can be used as a plugin, but the music rebalance feature only works in the standalone app. Blah, 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 blah. Is the algorithm better than RX though? I guess we'll have to see. I don't know how much we're going to be able to determine based off this video though, because I'm pretty sure they're going to present it in the most positive light here. They're probably going to present the stems that are most well separated. Will every song be like that though? I don't know.
The world's first plugin capable of separating instrument groups in a mix, or so-called stems, in real time.
Is it really the first though? What do you guys think? Is it really the first? I'm not 100% certain. I know there's apps. I know that there's Max for live devices. I know that FL Studio has stem separation in the new beta version, but none of those are a plugin, so they may actually be correct. What are you guys thinking?
To separate vocals, piano, bass, and drums from a mix.
Why specifically piano? Why don't they just make it like melody or something? Maybe it's trained to separate pianos specifically. But why not guitar though? Is guitar not just as popular as piano? What if I have a guitar and flute together?
Time. Let's decrease the volume of the vocals.
I mean, that sounded pretty clean there, but like I said, remember, it could just be working really well with this song here.
Or make the drums more pronounced.
If I could cast a spell on yesterday.
You can easily create a karaoke version of your mix. Or even separate only the vocals.
I know everything be alright. Oh.
You can control the sensitivity of the detection for each separate stem so that you can find the optimal balance between artifacts and spill.
Well, the bass kind of sounds like shit. I think we get the idea there though, guys. And it cost $49. Coincidentally, there's also another plugin for separating just drums. I don't know what's with the influx of all these plugins at the same time. It's called Drumless though. I'm not even really gonna go into the details of it. I kind of don't really care, especially when there's a better plugin available too. Okay, wait, I just looked into it. This piece of shit plugin just spits out the drums and it's $99. We have breaking news here, guys. The DAW wars are over. All right, this just in. We have Fruity Dance for Ableton Live out now for free. Let's check it out. Your days are numbered, FL Studio. I can have as many as I want. I can have Pikachu dancing too. What now? In our next story, Native Instruments has released the Kontrol S Series MK3. It comes in 41 keys, 61 key, and 88 keys. It's a MIDI keyboard, meaning it does not make sound on its own. It has a larger color screen, as well as a better processor. It claims to be more optimized to work with Native Instruments software, as well as software that supports the NKS standard. It also supports polyphonic aftertouch, which means after you press down a note, you can press it down harder or softer to give more expression. Many keyboards with aftertouch only have monophonic aftertouch. The difference being that with polyphonic aftertouch, you can apply different levels of pressure to different notes and control them each individually. You are no longer able to control machine software with it. They remove the buttons to control it with and is not integrated with it anymore. It seems like some people are upset about this. It seems like they're upset for a few other reasons also, including the lack of faders, the price, the lack of changes from the MK2 to the MK3. I personally have no real opinion on this because I generally buy the cheapest MIDI keyboards possible. It's also not standalone. You can get an MPC Key 61 for $600 more, which may seem like a lot of money, but keep in mind this is the difference between a MIDI keyboard and something that does almost everything. Or you could spend a bit more than that and get an Osmos, which has MPE in it. I'm sure there might be some better alternatives other than that. Those were just the first things that popped into my head when I'm thinking about spending that much money. If you want to watch a very thorough review on it that I believe is not biased, check out Lupop's review. I'll link it in the description. You can pre-order it now online with it shipping in October, as well as them appearing in stores in October. It's £649 for the 49 key, £749 for the 61 key, and £1,129 for the 88 key. That's it for the news today, guys. What did you think of it? What was your favorite part? If you press the like button in this video, I will put you on the third upper rack of my 350-degree preheated oven on parchment paper rolled into small walnut-sized balls and flattened with a fork to make a crisscross pattern before keeping you in an airtight container at room temperature for up to but not exceeding 4 days. If you made it to the end of the video, comment "what the fuck" down below. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to check out the last WNN. I will link it at the end here. If you want to support the channel, consider joining my Patreon or becoming a channel member. You get perks. I mean Percocets, the drugs. That is a contractual binding agreement. I'll see you guys next time. This is the real Weaver Beats here. You think this guy's out here exposing shills or whatever and doing the quote-unquote news? This guy just wants ice cream. He just wants ad revenue for ice cream. He's out here destroying the dairy community. It's absolutely sickening.
Bang Incorporated.